Again at Kim's Ponds. We've got our pond just about full of water, so I thought I'd take a minute and just show you how you put your pumps together. So this pond kit comes with a Lifeguard 4000 pump. This is a magnetic drive pond pump that's actually made in Italy. And these magnetic drive pond pumps, the power helps get them started, but the magnets help them spin, so they're very energy efficient. This pump is going to turn that water over 3 times every hour, which keeps your pond full of oxygen, which makes it a lot easier to keep it clean. And with your pump, there's a couple of different faceplates. So this pump could be used for an aquarium style, and that faceplate is in the pump. There's also a second faceplate comes with it that's got threaded ends on it, so you can, this is the one you want to use when you are using our foam filters. So we're going to just take this other one out, and they just twist to the left and pops out. I'm just going to pull that out of there. And on that faceplate is an O-ring. So I'm just going to take an ordinary table knife, and you don't want to hurt your O-ring. And I'm just going to pull that out just like so. And we're going to take that and put it on the other faceplate. And that O-ring just keeps it from leaking around the edges inside your pump. So we'll just slide that on like so. And then this piece fits inside here. Now what's inside are these curved impellers. And I'll just pull this out and show it to you. This thing comes right apart, and if you're cleaning your pump, you can actually take this thing right apart. These little curved impellers are patented by Lifeguard. And these pumps are famous for being energy efficient, but they're also called quiet ones. And you get to listen to the water instead of the hum of a pump, a typical pump with brushes. So that'll just slide back in, just like so. And we'll take this faceplate, threads out, and you can see inside there's little notches where you're going to lock in. So you just slide it in and twist. And if you're having trouble getting it in, and they're pretty tight, you'll just take and just give it a twist, and that locks it into place. So once you have that there, this fits over the end, and it'll click into place. The foam filter slides in off the end, just like so. And when you need to clean that filter, you simply reach into your pond, pull that filter off, rinse it out, push it back on, and it's just that easy. So unlike a big in-ground system, you don't have to get in the water. You can usually do this just by sitting on the benches and looking in and leaning in. Here is the riser, they call it. So we're going to attach that simply by screwing it down. There's another small O-ring here. We're just going to tighten that by hand, get her on tight, just like so. And on top of here is a riser stem. Now this riser stem is adjustable for height, and it also has a device here where you can shoot water out to the side, and that helps you control the strength of the water shooting up. And for our purposes, we want that closed, so we're going to close it, slide it on, and it just snaps down. And you can either run it like this, and the water will just shoot straight out, which we call a gurgle effect. Or there's also 2 other fountains come with it, fountain heads. So this is called a flower or a mist type spray, and it just simply clicks onto the top. And then of course you can adjust your height up and down. Or you could also put the bell, and the bell, you can actually adjust this bell. You can open it, you can squeeze it closed, and it'll give you a different sized umbrella shaped fountain depending on how tight you squeeze the water here. So for our purposes today, we're going to put this guy back on. And in the bag here, there's 4 little rubber feet. And these rubber feet are actually meant to go into the bottom. You can just slide them into these 4 slots, and that gives your pump a little more stability when it's sitting in the water. So this guy's pretty much ready to go. In your pump box, you're going to also find an instruction sheet from Lifeguard Pentair showing you the different models and how you service these pumps. And there's also going to be 12 screws and a screwdriver. And that's just to fasten the benches, to keep the benches from sliding off when you're sitting on the pond. These are the only screws in the entire setup. The rest of the setup, as you saw, is just interlocked together. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way, and we're going to fasten the benches and drop this pump in and get this thing running for you.